Hello students, how are you doing? I am doing good. Today in this video you will be learning what is machine unlearning, what is the need for machine unlearning, its challenges, its analogy. My name is Kaif Khan. Let's dive deep into these concepts. What is the definition of machine unlearning? Machine unlearning is the process of removing the influence of specific data points from the trained machine learning model such that the model behaves as if those data were never used during training. It's just the opposite of what is machine learning. In machine learning, we add the data to make the data more accurate and for it to perform the task we are intending to use for. For in concept of machine learning, we remove certain parts of the data that is of no use. For example, if you want a certain data and it's the data and the performance of the algorithm is not, it's affected by certain parts of the data, not completely. So removing of certain parts that is affecting the quality of the machine learning algorithm, it is said to be machine learning. Finding this video insightful, please share this video, like and comment so it can reach to more people. Machine learning, right to be forgotten. Bias mitigation, removing harmful or unrepresentative data. Data poisoning defense, eliminating adversarial or malicious inputs. Security and accountability, enabling traceability and control over model memory. So data has certain parts to it that is harmful or that must not be representative to the public. It has poisoning defense, so it has malicious inputs or adversarial consequences. Security and accountability, to have more control over the model memory and to make the data more traceable, we must remove certain parts of it. So you can understand this in the sense that if we have uh, too much of the data and it also has a data that is of no use and not serving a purpose, so it is our responsibility, it becomes our responsibility to manage that, and we don't have much control over it if we have all this data. So removing certain parts of it which is not serving a purpose, sometimes the purpose it's affecting the efficiency. So if we remove the redundant data, so it is of the algorithm is clean, and so we have certain data so we can manage that easily. So the next is the challenges in machine learning. Deep learning models entangle data in complex, non-traceable ways. Retraining from scratch is computationally expensive. Approximate learning risk degrading overall model accuracy. So we know that the task to train the machine, as also it is not an easy task to untrain the machine and remove the data. So unlearning, or it has a risk that we can degrade overall accuracy of the model or the machine learning algorithm. Also, it has a challenge that it is really expensive to remove certain parts of the data to maintain its efficiency. Deep learning, so it says that we train the data gets entangled in the complex ways that is not traceable sometimes. So to trace that complex data which is trained in the sense that the data is trained, so it is hard to trace that data which is complex task. So that is a challenge as well. Also managing all this is a computational expensive. So it takes a lot of resources com- computationally as well, and resources to manage or untrain that data. So what we understand from this, a trained model is like hardened cement with handprints. Unlearning is the art of chiseling out just one print without cracking the slab. So it sums up the concept really well with this example. So you can imagine this concept like you have a cement with the handprints on it. So you must be removing certain parts of it without cracking the whole slab. So this is a difficult task, not at all easy. So the machine learning is similar to that. So it is just removing certain parts and making sure you don't remove the important or the useful information, as well as you remove the unimportant or controversial parts of the algorithm which serve no purpose but to affect the efficiency of the algorithm. So that is it for this video. I hope you find this insightful.